Hey guys, Gorshak back once again with another review, and this is for Prom Night 2. Hello Mary Lou, which this has nothing to do with the first film. This is they went a totally different way. They went with their own storyline, so they went their own direction, which is the Mary Lou Maloney storyline. And I have to say, I actually love this movie, man. It's different. Even if they did do a sequel to the awesome original. Like I said, Alex, he died. So, and most of the kids that caused Robin's death in the first one, they're all wiped out, killed, except for Nick. So, I don't think there's no way they could have done a sequel, because the killer died, and most of the victims were, most of the kids in the first one were killed. So I like how they went a new direction. This storyline is about Mary Lou Maloney, who goes to a prom with a guy named Bill Nordham, played by Michael Ironside. A lot of people should know him. She goes to the prom with him, but she doesn't really, she cheats on him with some other guy named Buddy Cooper, who later on in the film, years later, and she cheats on Bill with Buddy Cooper, and fucking Bill finds them making out backstage at the prom, and they start fighting. And she basically tells Bill to piss off. He's like, "You came with me." She's like, "No." She's like, "Get lost." He tells him to piss off and that, and throws a glass of juice right in his face, a glass of punch in his face. So Bill goes in the bathroom all depressed and shit. And while he's in the bathroom, there's two guys that were gonna stick a pipe bomb in a toilet, but they heard someone coming, so they fucked off and threw the pipe bomb in the garbage, and Bill notices it. So Bill, so anyways, Bill takes the pipe bomb out of the garbage can.
What is it, my poor child? I loved every minute of it.
And he's going to use it because he knows Mary Lou's going to be the prom queen, so he goes up in the rafters and he's going to throw the pipe bomb to humiliate her. But it backfires, and I guess the pipe bomb caught her dress on, the pipe bomb hit her dress and caught her dress on fire, and she was burning to death. And he's like, "Oh my God, somebody help her!" He didn't want it to do that. I guess the plan didn't go as planned. He just wanted to humiliate her. He didn't think she'd be set ablaze and burned to death, burned alive. That would fucking suck. And this one, it was really creepy too. She's burning and screaming, and she looks up and sees Bill in the rafters, and she gives him this fucking creepy fucking look you did this. So she dies. So years later, Bill, which is now a principal at the school, and he has a son named Craig. played by Justin Lewis. There's the back, awesome back. Yeah, and Buddy Cooper, who Mary Lou cheated with, is now a priest at a church. So it's been like 30 years since Mary Lou's death, and now Bill's son Craig is dating a good girl named Vicky Carpenter, played by Wendy Lyon. She's pretty cute. She's a good character. She's the main girl. So anyway, Vicky finds this old dress from the prom. It's like a old room in the frickin' school that she finds all the prom stuff, like in suitcases or a big chest that has all this fucking prom stuff. And she finds this dress that is possessed by she finds this dress in a crown that has Mary Lou wore when she died. Anyways, yeah, the crown is possessed by the spirit of Mary Lou Maloney. Her spirit's like trapped in this chest, and when Vicky opens it, it releases Mary Lou Maloney's spirit, and she roams around the school, and Mary Lou's spirit, it possesses Vicky's body. So Vicky Carpenter, she like starts acting strange and different because she's possessed by Mary Lou. Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. I enjoyed the storyline to this. You know, the acting was decent, very well. This was made in 1987. The first one was 80, so 7 years. Directed by Bruce Pittman. Justin Lewis, he plays Craig, Bill's son, and yeah, Vicky, she's got friends named Monica and Jess, who has this fucking ridiculously fucking afro, man. Her like hair is fucking huge. I was like, fuck, she was really odd looking. Jess was. And Vicky in this, she's trying to run for prom queen, and her nemesis is a bitchy girl who is absolutely a bitch named Kelly. Yeah, she's an absolute bitch. She plays it very well. And there's this nerd who likes Vicky's friend, Monica. His name's Josh. He has his own room in the school. Like, he runs the votes in the prom and stuff on the computer and things. So that's pretty cool. So Vicky's now possessed, and she's acting differently, and she starts dressing like she's in the 60s. Yeah, she's dressing like, you know, the 60s, you know, dress, clothes. And she like slaps that fucking, her nemesis, Kelly, right in class. Well, she deserved it too. She provoked her and like making fun of her. So Vicky turns around, just slaps her right across the face in class. That was pretty fucking awesome. Just fucking slaps her. So she gets fucking a detention after school. So yeah. And yes, there is Vicky kills her friend Monica in the girls' locker room. And yes, there is full frontal nudity, if you remember this, fellas. You know, yeah. And Vicky, she's full frontal nudity. And yeah, and you see her ass too, so. Yeah, I gotta say, the girl that played Vicky that did that nude scene, man, she didn't fucking seem to fucking bother her, man. She's just strutting around the locker room like fucking naked. Nothing wrong with that. And her friend Monica, she's like Vicky's like seducing fucking Monica in the shower, and she didn't like it, so she's running away screaming. And she's like, "What the hell's wrong with you, Vicky?" And she notices that something's really wrong with Vicky, so she Monica hides in this locker, in one of the lockers, and I guess Vicky, who is possessed, uses her powers and crushes the locker, crushes the Monica in the locker, uses the other lockers to crush the one she's in, and fucking ooze comes dripping out. That was a good scene. Just fucking crushed her. Yeah, she's like a wop, bop, a doo bop, a wop, bang, splat. Just fucking crushes her, man. And before Vicky was possessed, her other friend Jess, with that ridiculously fucking afro, she dies. She's all depressed and shit because her boyfriend that was going to take her to the prom doesn't answer her calls, and plus she got Jess pregnant or something, and he just took off and he doesn't want anything to do with her, so she's upset and depressed, and she's like, who gives a shit about fucking prom? So after school she's just staying around in the classroom by herself with all the prom stuff. And I guess Mary Lou uses her powers and takes one of a sheet that was on a table or something and puts it around her neck and hangs her. And she's dragging Jess along, and there's this fucking paper cutter, which you think Jess is gonna get beheaded, but she doesn't end up. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, she's gonna get beheaded by that fucking huge paper cutter. But she didn't do it. She just picked her up and hung her and broke her fucking neck. And Mary Lou uses her powers again and throws her right out the fucking window onto the fucking ground. Splat. Great stuff. Yeah, this is Mary Lou. I love that image right there. It's fucking badass. This is 97 minutes. Pretty fairly long, yeah.
My mother will never believe this.
This DVD is by MGM. Stuff. So, anyways, we go to prom now, and Kelly, she's telling, she goes into Josh's, his little fucking, what do you call it?
Is it a vegetable?
Anyway, he runs a computer. You know, if it's prom night, and he types in who the winner is and stuff. But Kelly goes in this room and tries to pay him to automatically make her the winner. So she's like, how much you want? 100? Name your price. And he wanted her to give him a blowjob. She's like, you bastard. So she comes back and says, fine. Drop your pants and start typing. So she's like giving him a fucking blowjob, and he types it in, and Vicky, still possessed by Mary Lou, knows what they're up to.
It's alive.
So she sticks her finger in a light socket Vicky sticks her finger in the light socket and like shoots electricity that goes all the way to Josh's computer. And this fucking lightning bolt and shit, electricity comes from the computer and like zaps right in his eyes and like blows his eyes right out of his socket. It's like zzz, boom, blood all over the computer, the keyboard. He's fucking gone. Yeah, Josh, he was played by Brock Simpson. Yeah, so yeah. Anyways, Vicky Vicky uses her powers to type in the computer that she's the prom queen. And Bale, he knows that Mary Lou is inside Vicky, so once again he goes up to the rafters. And once Vicky is announced as a prom queen, she's on the stage, Bill like takes a gun out and fucking shoots like a couple of bullets in Vicky. And fucking Craig comes in after being knocked out from his father back at the house because he doesn't want Craig to be harmed. But he wakes up, goes to school, and sees his dad like fucking shoot Vicky twice. Then then fucking Vicky like comes back to life and starts convulsing, and fucking Mary Lou's fucking corpse comes rips out of Vicky's body. It was a very well done effect. It was pretty fucking creepy. So yeah, this part right there, that's when she comes out of Vicky's body. It was pretty cool. In the end, they don't kill Mary Lou in this. At the end, you know, Vicky chases Craig into the prom room down in the basement of the school. And the chest opens and it starts sucking Craig into the chest, but Bill comes and saves Craig. And he puts the crown back on Mary Lou, Bill does, and they both go off inside the chest or something. Leaves with Mary Lou, and that Vicky comes out of the chest all covered in slime and shit. Now she's came back. She came back pretty, you know, back as Vicky. Fucking Craig's fucking happy. So yeah, at the end, Bill meets Craig and Vicky outside, and he's like, "Dad." He wants to know if that was really his dad, and he like smiles and hugs him. So they all go in the car, but then the car doors lock, and Bill turns around, and he's wearing that ring that he's wearing Mary Lou's like ring, and he's like, he starts like has this fucking evil smile. He's like, "Hey kids, they're playing our favorite song. Let's cruise." Then the film ends, indicating that that's what is good about the Mary Lou Prom Night movies, is they don't have happy fucking endings, man. So Mary Lou's inside Bill now, and he takes the kids we don't know where. So yeah, great fucking film, guys. Solid sequel. I give this sequel, you know, like, I'd say 4 out of 5 for Prom Night 2. Hello, Mary Lou. Yeah, this DVD is by MGM. MGM, there's back. I got another DVD of it. Which, oh yeah, this one is widescreen, which is cool. So, this one's widescreen. And before I got this one, I got this one at Blockbusters when it was still open. This one's done by Alliance Atlantis. There's the disc for that one. And there's Vicky right there. I had some pretty cool effects in this movie, so yeah. I thought Vicky was a cute girl in this. So this one's full frame. Oh, yeah. I was like, fuck that. I want widescreen. But anyways, yeah. Now this is something Scream Factory should fucking release. Is Prom Night 2 Blu-ray. Scream Factory, you should do this, man. So hopefully. So there's my review on Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2. So there we go. The back once again. So yeah. So that's my review for that, and take care, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Keep it gory. Watch out for Mary Lou. And take care, guys.